Well, hello, children. It's a beautiful day in the name. Neighbor. Anyway, the reason I came on in such a fucking like almost Kramer-like fashion. Just kidding. I don't order from the screen. I don't even look at the menu on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Did I take the handouts? Listen, I need to tell you guys something. Number one, time travel is real. Think about it. Think about it. It would solve every single issue that we're having, up into and including the Mandela, of course, the Mandela effect. And the whole predictive programming, all that shit. Was there a little man running around changing the license plates? There ain't that many people in the Hollywood scene. There's not that many people. I mean, yes, it could easily be done. Now, okay. I'm not saying, okay, here's what I'm saying. Because the problem for me let me tell you a quick story, okay? I don't know if you know about Joel Osteen, and Joel and Victoria Osteen getting mandected, right? It's like kind of like getting transitioning into man to a woman. He felt the cut of the Mandela effect. Indeed, they went for his L. Okay. And why did they go for his L? I don't know. But I'll tell you this. Joel and Victoria Osteen are now and have always been Joel and Victoria Osteen with no L. Let me tell you a quick story. This is the whole point. I was in a house with a lady that lived there. She was into Joel Osteen, right? Big time. And I had noticed it just flipped. Like I seen it because I had a DVR with a bunch of shit. And it just told you shit weeks in advance. I mean, I always saw his name, right? Joel Osteen. Then one morning I woke up and it's just one of those things, some shit's different, gonna be different that day. It just is. And right away, boom, it says Joel Osteen. What? It's Osteen, right? I caught it the very next day. I mean, I've caught them while it's happening, but this was right after it happened. So you could say, well, they just changed it on the computer, right? Well, here's what happens next, you guys, and this is straight boots on the ground me and this lady that I live with, okay? We're sitting at the breakfast table eating breakfast, and I said, are you going to watch? It was like Saturday morning or Sunday morning. And I said, are you going to watch Joel and Victoria Osteen today? And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You mean Joel? You mean Olstein? Joel Olstein? Because she had all of his books, all of their books in the bedroom upstairs. I said, yeah, there's no such thing as Joel Olstein. No, it's Osteen. And the lady was just like, what? You're insane, dude. Like, you are fucking insane. I have 10 books right now. I'm going, look, they have never been Olstein, ever. Okay? It says it right on it. I don't care what the computer says. They can change that shit. They can change whatever they want. They must have changed their name, right? They must have just changed their name. And I said, no, it's always been that. And she's like, no, I know for a fact. She goes, I have every book that they've ever written upstairs in my room. And I'm like, well, go get it. I'll prove it to you. Go get their first book. Bring them all down. She went upstairs and she did not come down for a while. Okay. It took a minute, probably. She may have passed out. I mean, when it hits you like that, oh my God. That is when you truly Mandela effect, especially something that big right in your room. It's just like boom. When it hits you and you know it for a fact, it's like the most mind blowing. You're like, there is no way. She's thinking, well, what I've had Kinnigan from Raging Reptilian on Christmas told all of his family, go ahead and look up fucking who dwelled with the lamb, and they all said the lion, of course. And he said, okay, they'll open it up in your Bibles, your own Bibles. His grandma, his whole family. And they opened it up, and of course it said that the wolf shall dwell with the lamb, not the lion, right? And because that changed, right? So every Bible changed, even the Gutenberg Press Bible, which was the first thing on a printing press, the Gutenberg Press, it's changed even. So they all accused him of changing their Bibles somehow. Like magical. I don't know what they thought. That's what they said. You did something to them, right? He's like, fuck you guys, man. So whatever. I mean, that's Christmas as a truther, okay? Around their family, they don't. I didn't even go there, right? I didn't even go there because I didn't even talk about any politics, no, nothing. And if anyone, I tried to not say anything about any Mandela effects, but the whole sky was so frequencied and chemtrailed. I'll upload some pictures I took. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys that bizarre fucking story. So the lady came down. Let me finish what happened. And she was shaking visibly, and she was white as a ghost. It was like a half hour since I told her and since she went up there, and she disappeared. And she came out of her room a half hour later and came downstairs, and she's like, had like a couple of the books or something. She's like, and she even had them signed, right? No L. And it just says Joel Osteen and Victoria Osteen. Signed by their own fucking pen. And she met when she had them sign it and met them. And she said when she met him, they wrote Olstein, Olsteeen, because she said, "No way, I have signed copies." And she opened the sign. She said, "Well, how could the signature change?" She didn't blame me for fucking with her books. I said, "That's great." I said, "That welcome to the Mandela effect, lady. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That all this time I've been telling you logos and shit, and you're trying to tell me, Brady, companies upgrade their logos all the time. Like I never thought of like we never thought of that first before we went on this huge thing online. Yeah, we never thought of maybe they just normally organically would change their name over time. Of course, and logo, of course. We go down that avenue first. It's called Logopedia or whatever. You know, I mean, come on. We're not idiots. People think they just think we believe it, but then we don't have nothing to back it up whatsoever. Like, it's so weird, man. And on top of it all, it's like, how in the fuck do you guys think that we would think this without any proof or like just out of the blue we would just make this shit up? I mean, come on, people. Don't be stupid. Yeah, Kenny, I love the LOA song with your cats. Anyway, so also I'm just gonna leave it at that, I guess. That's crazy, you guys. That's absolutely fucking insane. I wish my dad was here to show him this shit. He probably wouldn't even believe me. Or maybe he would. I don't know. I just don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, that whatever I just did and whoever that was, I can't remember, they got hit. Oh, the Joel Osteen lady. It hit her so, imagine. I mean, not knowing nothing about, but I had been telling her days before, hey, like different Mandela effects showing her for like weeks before. And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, you gotta wait until you get that one shocker where a misremembrance doesn't shock you to the core of your being, where you know reality has changed. Not like even a hallucination on acid. I thought the bus was on fire and tried to get up. I mean, that it wasn't even. It's even more real than that. It is so real, you guys. It is real, and that right there, that person waking up is awesome. I mean, but it's just for some reason only so many people wake up. Like one per family, it seems like, and then they're ostracized. If your spouse, like Melissa and what's his name, Dykes, they both are affected and both are passionate about it, and they do move. They did Minds of Men, a full length movie on YouTube. You guys should watch it. It's called Of Minds of Men, I think. The Minds of Men or something like that. You'll find it. Aaron and Melissa Dykes. That's what it is, and it's really fucking. It's all true. It's just. It's not fiction. It's non-fiction. Why we're here, how we got here. But I'm talking about more about spiritual things too right now, and like what they're doing. They're trying to normalize pedophilia. Watch this. You see, they're doing that. Why would Prince Andrew come out and say that he was hanging out with them? Why? Why would, like, this is what I don't get. Okay, anyone who's in the Mandela community with me, or even like the truther community, you don't have to be Mandela affected to be fucked by this. I mean, why would Prince Andrew choose to go on TV and look like a complete liar and rapist and just look creepy as fuck. Why is Joe Biden running even? Did everyone not? Why is the exact same thing they're talking about Trump doing? Joe Biden did and then was bragging about it on camera. I don't get it. Did they change it? I mean, is this what? I don't. When was this? This is just a couple of years ago. How come they're not saying that? And that I don't get it. What the fuck is going on? Not just in politics, but in everything. People acting out of bizarrely, like everybody's in some kind of piper fucking trance, man, which is the fucking revelations, the great delusion. People are under a strong delusion, and they're gonna have a rude fucking awakening. I'll tell you that much. They're gonna fall right in line with behind this whatever the false prophet is going to be of AI, probably in the Bible and every ancient text and Native American stories and not myth stories but history. Has always been this stuff. Not and just out of the Bible. Here you go. There's nothing new under the sun. Period. End of story. Greta, shut up. Okay? And everyone else, shut up too. Like, just shut the fuck up. You know? If you can't handle what's going on outside, then either fix it. Like if you're in Frisco and you're like, oh, there's shit right out in front of my house, either move it and don't let people shit there by fucking putting spikes there. I don't know. And problem solved. Everybody, the cops are not fucking psychiatrists. They cannot just go. And that's what they're doing now. They're just mass arresting. The cops bring a fucking psych patient, or excuse me, a psych doctor with them when they approach the homeless and take the homeless. And they're never seen from again. I swear to God. Look it up. Homeless people, they don't have families. That's why they're homeless, most of them. And when they disappear, it's like, oh, well, they wanted to disappear. They wanted to run, whatever. The point is they're getting rid of people, okay? And that whole FEMA barge, and that shit, it was real, man. That was just a peek. They have to show you a little bit before they can pull it off, like 9/11. Whoever the person was smart enough to fucking catch that in some other comment, I don't know what it was, on some other channel about the magic that day on 9/11 and how people were really under a spell. And it also, you know what it makes me bring back to? America, listen to this. We did fentanyl gas into through the air conditioning vents in a tube into this room of all these Assad agents and shit, and put them all out, out on a nod out like this, and then just went inside and got all the information. So yeah, they were using fentanyl. This was before they were really. No, this was around the time that I was getting it from my doctor, and it was when it was still only one company for 7 years. There was no generic for 7 years, and then so they can charge whatever they want. So like for 90 lollipops it was $1,200. So my insurance would pay for it. And then I would get the 10 patches and 90 lollipops. Those things sold for like $100. It's just now they're probably a couple hundred. Anyway, so that's pretty fucked up. Yeah, they were doing it back. I should try and find that story for you guys. Really, I mean, it's unbelievable. They're using fucking. They've known about fentanyl. That's why I'm saying they're doing this. You know what? I was thinking to myself, and you can go back into my videos a while back, and I said, you know what is really weird, you guys? And I had people on live, and I was talking to people, I think, and I said, you guys, do you remember? I go, business is booming in Denver. I grew up in Denver. I went to college there. Okay. The pot industry, everything is booming. Business is nice. The town, the city's beautiful. It's promised bright. If they've got money, you know, and there's low homeless rate. It's a rich city. Blah blah blah. And then I look at Frisco, right, and LA, right, and they're shitting in the fucking streets, right, and pissing. And I go, wow, that's weird. I can see they all have a problem, nowhere to go and stuff, and all this kind of thing. So, but they're bringing in medieval diseases like that we haven't seen in thousands of years, like the bubonic plague and shit. So they're bringing that to the inner city into LA, and which of course the government will send infected rats in. But that's another case. Anyway, so listen to this. This is where it really fucking gets crazy. So I'm asking my friends, because I'm from Colorado, I'm like, yeah, Denver's nice still, right? Like lower downtown. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And it was. And I can't even only imagine now, because they had a surplus of money because of their legalizing pot along like 10 years ago. Anyway, recreationally it made a lot of money because it's like the Mile High city. You know, it is. Anyway, I noticed that a law had been passed in Denver that allowed people to defecate, take a shit on public sidewalk, or piss on a public sidewalk anywhere they want. And I thought to myself, why in the fuck would they do something like that? The community is not like San Francisco. They're not lined with tents. There's no tents. People aren't all on the street. Everyone's fucking got jobs and shit. Why would they do this? Because I called my friends in Denver and said, look, you know, they just did this. Why? And they said, I didn't hear about it. And they saw it. And they're like, I don't know. That is fucking weird. And I thought, that is fucking weird. And you know what I think? I think they want, obviously, because look at them. They're letting them just do drugs and not doing anything. See, and shit in the streets in Frisco and LA and San Diego. And they want medieval disease. They want to wipe out those people. They want to get those Georgia Guidestone numbers, right? For population of the world. If you don't know what the Georgia Guidestones are, look it up. It's an anonymous thing, and it's crazy. So I wondered, why in Denver, if it's so beautiful and they're kicking ass, would they pass a thing to piss and shit on the sidewalk, to defecate on the public sidewalk. And it just, I just didn't get it. And the people that my friends, and that's where I graduated. It's beautiful. Why would they do that? They have more revenue than they've ever had, all this other kind of stuff. Now they pass this. I'm like, someone is trying to ruin our cities. Like, I don't know who would do that. Why? I don't get it. Why? I mean, you're the richest city, you're kicking ass. Why would you do that? You're a tourist destination and all this. Why? That is absolutely like what I'm saying. Who does it help? It helps the people that want to lower the population, Agenda 21. That's about all I can think. It helps the people that want to lower the population, that want a bunch of people to die, which would be, you guessed it, whoever the fuck is shooting directed energy weapons at our forests and causing fires. And there's no forest on fire, just buildings, and the forest is fine, and no one's the wiser, supposedly. I mean, come on. Yeah, and everyone can't be this stupid. Am I in the fucking Truman Show or what? No, everyone cannot be this fucking stupid. It's just impossible. The numbers, I crunched them. It doesn't work. People cannot be this fucking dumb. So let's talk some more. What about the 20 candidates for the Democratic person to go against Trump, the Democratic nominee? Boy, have they put some winners up there, right? Grab bag anybody. I could kill everyone on that stage in a debate. I could just wipe the floor with any one of them in a debate. I could. I mean, anyone could, though. That's the point. Like, you don't have to cheat if you set up your enemy to be the weak. It's like in that one movie where the dude with the cleft lip palate is in it, and Gladiator. Oh, he comes out and he has George Clooney has him stabbed right here, which I was talking about, a spot where you shoot someone. That's one, a kill shot. Boom, right there. Remember, he sticks that thing for him to bleed out slowly. It gives him a chance to fight and beat him. That's what they're doing, in a way. Exactly what they're doing. They cannot be of human origin. If you watch my last video, I put up a video of a chemtrail, and then I don't even know if it was. I think it was just a condensation trail, and the person, I guess, had probably a P900, whatever, P1000. The guy was saying, John, and he. But it was from him. The point is, it was from one of those cameras, and it showed you see the typical two lines, like a V on the plane, behind the plane, and then they're just disappearing right away. Like, so I think they were just contrails at that point. But he went up in on it, right, on the plane. And then all of a sudden he gets in on it, and it's like there is no plane. It loses its cloaking, and it's like a star if you've ever seen one under a P900 or under a telescope. It's like a disco ball. It's just a bunch of lights going like this, and you can actually intelligently communicate with them. That sounds stupid, but you can. It's true. You know, especially with these, everything is smart grid, whatever. So anyway, the fucking, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, it was. I saw it before on a few different things. When we were studying just the chemtrails, I thought, how can there be this many flights? And look at the patterns they're flying. They're going straight up and then straight down. What is it, the vomit comet? You know, like all these weird patterns. And I'm like, we don't even have that many planes. And then people like Enslaved by No Media going in on it with this P900 and showing us it's not an Emirates 747, it's something else. And apparently it's not even something else. Like how someone was saying, yeah, like on 9/11, people said, think about how many people, whoever said that about 9/11, go to Quantum of Conscience and about 9/11 because, you know, it's crazy. We wonder how is there so few pictures. Right. What base are you at? What's up anyway? I'm sorry. I didn't even see that I was just looking down talking. Yeah, so did you guys see that in my video? Like a couple videos back of the chemtrail. I've seen I've seen it a few different times, different places, and you know, and it looks just kind of like the ones in the stars. And then in that same video, it's that video that I got that from is John Levi's Civilization Reset, I think. Whatever, I don't know. But if you watch this channel, you'll know. Arizona, nice. Hey, how far does it go? Like, how far does it go, do you think? Okay, what did you see? How big were they? I mean, I believe you. I mean, were they going to get, hey Macy, what's up? Hey family. Well, no, I'm just saying Mace or Elsie or whatever. Did they, were they balls or were they moving around like that thing was? It's like I've seen those I've seen those chemtrailer planes, and they're just like pure white, and it's like the cloaking will come off, and it'll just be like. Then sometimes it comes all the way off, and it's just those lights move, and it looks like a star does. It looks like a star. And in that same video, John goes, yeah, it reminds me of the time. Right. But did they seem hot or not? Did they seem like, yeah, Macy, you seen it like that? It was going, John said this thing. Oh, send it to me, bro. Or miss. I can't remember. Elsie. Send me the video, please. I'll put it up on a video. We need to document as much as we can of everything. You think hot, but it seemed like hot, right? So it was the color of like orange or what? Or just like bright white? Oh, okay. Oh, duh. I'll just go to your page. Okay. Cool. I'll go to your page after this and just check it out. That's awesome, man. I love we're seeing more and more shit, man. Yeah. You know what's weird, you guys? I used to ask cuz in astronomy in college in like the 90s, okay? The 90s. I'm in college and I'm in astronomy 2, okay? Anyway, yeah, and I asked him, I raised my hand or whatever. I'm like, Professor, what is the fucking I see these stars just from my naked eye, and it looks like they're going red, blue, white, red, blue, white, red, blue, white, and it's like they're changing colors. And he's all, "Oh, that's just from the atmospheric pollution. You'll notice that on the stars nearer to the horizon." I mean, they didn't know any better. I am shit. My fucking computer. Sorry. That sucks. Well, maybe it'll go back. Can you see me now? So yeah, it was bullshit. Anyways, I'm gonna go check out that video. You guys, right on. I hope everyone I just want to say, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and stuff. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.